Benz'n.
Alright guys, good morning. We have officially made it over to the golf course. That's what we're doing in today's video. To start off, we're at Inner Bay over in Seattle, for those familiar with the area. Gonna get a couple rounds in with buddies Mark and John that I've known since literally middle school, so really cool to be able to hang out with them on a random Saturday. Gonna get a couple rounds in to start off the weekend. It's a par 3 9-hole over here, so we're gonna play it. Should take like an hour or so. Let you guys be a part of it to start off the vlog. Later on today, we're going to be picking up some Sparco bucket seats for the 190E, and there's a few other things we got going on this weekend that weren't really like whole video things, but still wanted to include you guys. So hope you guys end up having an enjoyable weekend. Let's go swing some clubs. All right guys, here's where we're at. It's a nice course. I was looking at pictures of it yesterday. I haven't played it before. Mark said it was pretty fun. Like I said, it's a 9-hole. Let's go get a little bit warmed up. For those that don't know, I grew up playing golf in my early days. When I was like from like 5 to 10, my dad was trying to turn me into Tiger Woods, so no, he taught me a lot about it, so got the experience and something I still enjoy to do, but don't do very often, to be honest. So when I get a chance, especially when I get with some buddies, definitely take it. All right guys, we're in the thick of it. Your boy started off with a bad drive. John, I'm recording today, I'm vlogging. This is my boy John. I've known him since middle school, back in our breakdancing days in his basement. Yeah, I got a good shot for the third one. That's my boy Mark over there, and then we just met Roy's joining us. See what Johnny boy can do. We started off way back there. It's the only hole you can drive on, so there you go. Get over. Hey, the broom stops you. I don't know how that works. If you, it's like Jenga. If you can move the broom without the ball moving, then it stays where it's at.
So I gotta push it in with the broom.
Yeah. Well, your boy shanked the drive at the beginning, shanked my second shot into the bunker, but pretty good shot out of the bunker. So see what Mark can do. All right, John saved it. Oh, good. Come back. That's all right. It's good.
Come on. Turn up the next wrong. Oh, 2 more left or right? Oh, you're in the sand over there? Mark's behind us.
Oh, my bad.
Get out of my way.
There's Marky boy. Hey, good shot. There we go, guys. All right, it's been a while. We're on the last hole now. Johnny boy's trying to bring us home. Here, record. I gotta get a good one for the cam.
Mr. Anderson up on his approach shot. We are playing 114 to the back, 140, or 114 to the front, 140 to the back. We're at 121 to the pin. Mr. Anderson chokes down on it, has a nice little practice swing.
I still gotta.
Gets all over, he needs to get a little bit lower in 6'3" frame.
Oh, see, I'm going top.
He got a little bit of top of it. Okay, he's getting a little bit more every time, but it's all right.
All right.
He's got this.
We'll even it out.
Quiet on the green, guys. And he sends it. It's a little push to the right. Has a good distance. slightly short. All right, he's up on the hill.
All right, guys, it's usable at least. Thanks to John. How you feel?
Great.
Holy! All right, guys, a day of golfing down. That was pretty fun. Not a day. That was like, what time we get here? 8:40, so like an hour and a half. A lot of fun. Love those guys. So it's good to see them, and just anytime get some time with friends. You guys know, for the adults and fellow family people, it's just cool when you get to reconnect with people you grew up with. So we're gonna try to do this a little more often. Right now, head back home. I'll touch base with the guy that I'm supposed to pick up the seats with to see what the time frame's looking like, but I will catch you guys then whenever we go pick them up. All right, guys, a lot of you have been asking about the ML55. It's doing great. Just been on daily duties for the most part. Replaced the headlights in it a little while ago, or not headlights, headlight bulbs. And it is due for a little bit of maintenance, spark plugs, and actually no, oil change is not that old, but spark plugs for sure. And at the same time, I was going to also paint our valve covers and try to do the intake manifold, get it painted as well, because when I did that, I don't really know about painting them yet when I was learning how to rebuild them, or like what paint to use, make it last, and now I kind of know a good recipe, so I'll try to do something. But yeah, it's just chilling. It's being the OG it is for the channel. We're at this thing is not accurate, just haven't reset it, but it's at 100 and move. Yes, I already know. Yes, I know. 184,000 miles. So we've had it since, like, you guys go back and look, honestly. 136,000, 146,000, one of those two. Around 140,000 miles. We can go back and look. Maybe I'll pop it on screen if I go back and look. Or you guys go look at the reveal video for the ML55 way back in the day. This was the second AMG I ever got after the C55. I hunted for one for like a year and a half before I finally found this one. Bought it for $4,500, I believe. So it's a good deal at the time, and definitely a good deal nowadays. But yeah, it's been a great rig. Love it. All right, you guys, seats acquired. New sub also acquired. Thank you, Dominic. Appreciate you, man. They're in the back. I'll show you guys once we get home. Pretty stoked about the deal. I think these will work out great in the 190. Just fingers crossed they're gonna fit up. So we'll test fit them tonight. All right, guys, here they are. Sparco Alpha's Grip Light 885. That's the official name. And man, I'm actually really pumped about these. They're in better shape than I thought they were. A little bit of sun fade, which is pretty normal, but you can dye that back super easy. A little bit of fur on them from doggos, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll vacuum them up, clean them up, and nice enough, gentlemen and his mom actually sewed him up, so no more hole, which I was gonna do. What's up, buddy? Come check these out. Come check out the new seats, homie.
For me? Oh.
How do you think?
Feels good.
Pretty good. They're pretty comfy.
Yeah.
You gonna fit in these all right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just when I'm big.
Yeah, probably when you're big, you'll sit in these. All right, guys. Well, they feel really good, actually.
Paw belly when I'm
Good size for
small.
me.
And paw belly
Yeah, you can sit in them when you're small too. That's okay. You're sitting in it right now too. So I think my wife will be happier about these than the Recaro pole positions that are in the C55 because she does not like those. So I tried to fix something that was like a little more comfy for a bucket seat, and these seem like they would do the job. And yeah, they're not too wide outside of my shoulders, so hopefully they're gonna fit in here okay. It is kind of a small cabin, so fingers crossed. But yeah, they came also. He had the seat belts on them, which we'll change out for the 190 stuff. But seat belts, it came with some universal Sparco brackets. You guys might know, but I have everything from Garagistic already over here. All their brackets and adapters and stuff. So it's on the other side, buddy. Right there, you see it? Yeah, that's where the buckle, where it plugs into. So let's see, what are the date on these, because I know they're pretty old. No, not that bad. 2022. So these were, no, it's inside the car. You're just gonna have the clip for it. So 2022, these are no longer produced, and when they came out they were almost $900 a piece, and I got these for $400 for the set. So yeah, but it's cheap for what I got. $400 is a lot of money, but for what I got, it's a pretty good deal. It's about as best as I found. I've been looking for seats since like the beginning of summer, and my whole goal was like, if I can get a good set for under 600, that's a win. I think this is an absolute steal for 400. So happy, and hopefully this thing will be happy in them, or with them inside of it. We got a lot of work to do, so it's kind of like putting the cart before the horse.
Will be really happy.
They will be happy, yeah. Nice upgrade, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like putting the cart before the horse, but hey, the deal popped up, so I had to kind of strike.
Same color.
It is the same color, you're right.
Yeah.
So
It has the same design, John, where the
this
silhouettes
says
are.
Sparco.
That's the
Sparco.
same.
It looks like it. The silver car has Recaro. It's almost kind of similar. Yeah.
Yeah, but it has the same letters.
Yeah, it has letters on the seats. You're right. Yeah.
It has the same letters.
So a lot of this, guys, is going to be converted to black interior anyways. The dash is going to have some custom paneling. The center console, I'm going to try to figure something out. Or
You need a new one of...
I need to know a lot of stuff, dude. You don't need to point it out.
the new of these.
No, that's a brand new one.
Oh.
Yeah. I just haven't fully installed it yet.
You need a new one of these.
The cover, yeah. Well, I have one right there on the ground. But yeah, I should redo it. So a lot of this is going to get redone. I'll look for some back seats in black. Eventually, they do pop up here and there. You just got to be like the first one to strike at pick and pull. And then the carpets, while I have the seats out, I might try to dye black, or we'll think about possibly doing like a carpet delete on this car, because maybe, we'll see. All right, well, I'll check back with you guys tonight. I'm gonna try to get that seat out. I have 3 of the 4 bolts out right now. I just got a bump started, like I said, to get the 4th bolt out, so.
I know I'm really funny in the other videos. And I know I'm really funny in the...
All right, don't lean back too much because I can fall backwards.
In that video when I was eating that popsicle.
Yeah, he remembers the video that we uploaded last time where he was eating the popsicle at the park.
Yeah.
It is funny. You were a funny guy, dude.
And in the bazaar.
And in the garage.
The bazaar one was really funny.
All right, speaking of eating, let's go inside. I'm hungry.
That's great.
All right, see you guys tonight. All right, guys, we're picking back up where we left off with this seat business. I think I told you guys, I got 3 out of the 4 bolts. I could not figure out how to get that back 4th bolt. And I must give a huge shout out right now to the Benz'n family. You guys know probably Kent Benz'n from Mercedes Source on YouTube. I think all of us Mercedes-Benz heads have watched a video or multiple videos or a plethora of his videos at some point or another, just because he's such a OG presence on YouTube in general. And his son, Joel, messaged me on Instagram actually, because I had posted something saying, hey guys, anyone know a mechanical way to move the seats forward a little bit to get to these back bolts without having to power them up, or, you know, a power way too. So I did try last night. I used the jump pack and tried on one of the harnesses, and I could hear some things moving, but it wasn't doing what I needed to do. So instead, Joel messaged me this morning with some steps on how to remove something that's going to be hard for you guys to see, but let me try to get my phone light in here. We're working in tight spaces. But down here, you can see those little motors and the little screw looking thingamabob on the bottom there. Those are the kind of spring and cable that holds together with the gear. And when you pop those out, that allows for the back of the seat to raise. So they're all the way raised up now, and I can finally get to my last 10mm bolt, which you guys can't really see from there, but yeah, I can finally get it out. So we can officially remove the seat, and prayers to the universe and fingers crossed that these will fit in here. So we'll find out shortly. Free change. Oh yeah. All right. It's out. All right. 15 cents. Some knowledge gained. Oh, some more cents. I don't even know what that is anymore. Penny. All right. We definitely got some cleaning up to do, guys. And like I said, I do plan on doing something with these carpets, whether dyeing them or removing them entirely and doing something different. But yeah, this was definitely a necessary evil. So again, huge shout out. Thank you, Joel, for that tip, man. That was awesome. Definitely saved the day and made it a breeze of trying to figure out that last bolt. Something I found interesting too, I don't remember if the C55 was like this, but these pretty much just have like these little clasp rib nuts or nutserts, whatever you want to call them, but they don't have actual you know, threads welded on or nutserted onto the chassis. They just have these clips basically, which is kind of interesting, I guess. I mean, they're strong enough, it's the same thing, but I think I probably will end up maybe, but I think I probably will end up putting some nutserts here instead of those. I just feel like it's a little bit stronger, but I mean, these worked for 30 plus years, so probably nothing wrong with them. But yeah, it's an absolute mess in here. All this crap is sitting here from stuff that has torn apart in the engine, some key pieces I've kept in that little toolbox right there, so don't forget them. Key thing for taking off that seat, by the way, you got to get this back rail off, or maybe there's another way to detach that entire rail from the seat, which is on the side over here. There probably is a different way you can get this off, but I just removed it all as one. This seat is actually in really good shape. There's no tears or anything in it. And this is the real leather. This is not MB Text, I don't believe. But the driver's seat is not great. So yeah, all the rest, I mean, it's in really good shape. So like even this one is not super hard or anything. It's just, it's got some tears in it, and I'm not the biggest fan of gray interior, and the whole point of this car is to try to make it a little more race-esque. There's a spring that fell off of this thing, so that's why these were required. And let me get this cleaned up and we can try to test fit. I'm gonna try to organize. The garage needs organizing in general right now. We went from the C43 engine mounts when I had the garage all cleaned up again. Then we installed the door, if you guys saw that in the last video, and we were moving the engines around, etc. Throwing a bunch of tools and supplies everywhere, and it just became a mess again. So in order to keep my brain sane, I'm gonna do the Benz'n job of getting a little cleaning zen on, and then we'll test our seat. All right, guys, and I put the little plates back on now. Everything's all buttoned back up, so this is a complete seat again. It is in good shape, like I said, so I'll post it on Marketplace. I'm sure somebody will take it, 40 bucks or so, 20 bucks, whatever it is. So yeah, it'll go to a new home. I just got to take the seatbelt bracket off of it, or at least some part. See what we gotta reuse here, and I'll have to trace down where this wire plugs into to yeah, do what we gotta do. I'm guessing that's probably this cable, if I had to guess. It's probably for the seatbelt, so I don't know if that'll even really matter, because I don't know, this car is going to be pretty bare bones electronics wise, so but I'll seal it off here just in case. Alright guys, got this somewhat cleaned up, got the garage somewhat organized as well. Still got some more work to do. This guy's yelling at me because he wants to go somewhere, but hey, now's the time, perfect timing to show up. Look what happened. That seat's out. That means we can test fit one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
Should it fit?
Yeah.
Hopefully, man. All right, let's try this out, guys. All right, guys, this is gonna be about as close as it gets. It's hard to tell right now, but because this thing is in the way, the brackets that are on this thing are like some universal brackets that are obviously not gonna put it in the right position, but I think we should be okay, because if I kind of get it set up to where it goes, it's just rubbing on this edge, and that's also hitting on that side, so I think we might be okay.
It's in the passenger side.
Hey, cutie.
It's in the passenger side.
I know, I have two of them. I'm test fitting it over here first.
That's where I'm going to be sitting.
Yeah, that's why I got two of them. So we'll have to check back later. We got to go right now, but later we'll take these brackets off. We'll put the garagistic brackets down and actually set it on here, and wish me luck. All right, guys, we are back in our new Fiji jerseys. Bula. Our family just went to Fiji, Roshi's family, so they got us these. Anyways, we're back for the job on the seats. Before I even try to figure out this one, I'm just gonna remove the driver's side, because then it will get this big old thing out of the way, and it'll just be a lot easier to figure out what's going on. All right, see you in a second.
Wait for me.
I will. So, I'm gonna take this one out again, and we'll take out the driver's seat. All right, you guys, well, later on in the night, and we are back in here. I didn't film much earlier of taking the seat out. It's a pain. There's no getting around it. I mean, taking seats out a lot of times is a pain. In this case, with no power to them, a little more so. But that trick with undoing the springs, again, I don't know if I showed you guys earlier, but I think I did. You basically undo those plates right there. There's 4 T20s. And then once you undo the plates, you basically take out the little cable and screw thing on top, and that will allow you to spring the seat up. So driver's side is chilling over here. I'm gonna take a picture of these later and post them on Facebook Marketplace for somebody that wants them. And yeah, kind of just cleaned out a little bit. The carpets are nasty. That clip over there is a little rusty, so I'll probably scrape that one off. The rest of them are in okay shape, and we're at the point now where I am kind of debating if it's appropriate to just start a new video for this, because I have all the garagistic bracket stuff, and I already got a ton filmed for this video, so I don't want to, you know, add to this and whatever. So I think I'm going to make this into its own video, like installing the brackets, because there's not really a good video on this for garagistic stuff as far as their seat brackets go for the 190, and I have a couple other little things that we'll add into that video, and maybe even tackle the rest of the shifters, since I got to take the center console out. I'm honestly, guys, like, I kind of want to get your feedback on my ideas with this, but I would like to basically strip the carpet out of this car, maybe even remove the bottom of the back seat at least, and just kind of strip everything out floor wise, and then I want to get like some self-adhering. They make stuff like that nowadays where it's like self-adhering different materials, like carpeted material or like felt material. Maybe not felt wouldn't be the best choice, but you know, different fabrics that would be durable enough and look good enough. And I just feel like it might be a little easier that way, kind of laying pieces down where I want and making it clean. And I also want to figure out something for the center console, because I don't know if I'm going to keep it stock or not. And if I do, I want to remove this thing and try to clean it up and probably paint it black anyways. So we'll probably end up doing that. Just taking this thing out, painting it black, making it look good, and taking care of the back rib nuts for the shifter there. But yeah, that's where we're sitting. We at least got to this point. There was a point last night where I was in here at about midnight, just totally dumbfounded, scratching my head like, what the heck am I gonna do? Because the old junkyard Milwaukee battery trick on the seats was not working, and I did not know what to do. So again, thank you, Joel, for that tip, and to your dad, Kent, for the Mercedes source hack right there for getting the seats to spring up and able to get to those back bolts. So I am at the point, like I said, garagistic brackets are going to be laid down. I'm going to rip all of the universal brackets off of these. I probably could make use of the rails, so we'll see. I might use the rails, but this is a little sneak preview, I guess. This is garagistic stuff. It all feels really nice. Sorry, SD card got full, shut me off right there, but all good quality stuff, as I was saying, and pretty intuitive. Like I haven't looked at this kit literally since I got it. Really, I didn't bust out all the pieces of it. But the bracket comes in a couple pieces for the back legs, and then the rest of it, like they provide all new bolts for the rails attaching to the actual bracket, the little seatbelt harness attachment. There's even like a little USB and Type-C charger that I'm not even really sure where. Like maybe you can adapt this to be able to use the power that's going to the seats for something. I think maybe that's their idea there. These little brackets, I don't even know what they're for, so I need to go look at these as well, maybe on their site, and see what those are. But there's two of them, so they got to be for the seats and for something. And then other little goodies, I got these nice little lock pins for the doors, and yeah, basically 2 sets of these. So I want to make a proper video there. I mean, they have really helped out with this project and provided a ton of stuff, so it's the least I could do is make a dedicated video for that stuff, and just in general for people out there in the 190E world. When I was looking up like installing aftermarket seats, there was not as many videos as I thought I would have found, just specifically like W201 or 190E installing bucket seats. There's I mean some, but not as much as I thought. So I'll try to make a good one, make it as simple to understand as I can, and yeah, we'll get that done in the next video. I'm gonna get all the stuff cleared out of here, like that just pile of mess of collected parts and tools that I've been using for various things, and get the garage somewhat back in order, get these things on Facebook Marketplace for super cheap so somebody can come grab them, and that's about it. So it's kind of a quarter-ish Benz'n on a budget video. Hope you guys enjoyed golfing, hope you guys enjoyed adventuring, and hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. This was mine. So catch you guys on the next one. Enjoy your week. Peace.